army enters to arrest Drake and take him to trial. High, yo, what the fuck is this?
High
I
priest
forgot
push
it's
a
been
T.
that.
High priest Pusha T says, Drake, are you Drake, the member of the Big Three? Drake says, yes, I am. The crowd reacts in anger and asks a disciple, 21 Savage, if he knows Drake. 21 Savage says, I don't know him. I don't know who he is. We've never met. Drake looks at 21 and nods, knowing it is a part of the prophecy.
What?
Because
They
21
tra-
does know him, but he knows he has to lie,
Yeah,
so
I
he
know,
won't
bro.
mention.
they transfer Drake to Kanye's palace for the rest of the trial. What the fuck am I reading, bro? Kanye says, are you Drake, the king of hip hop? Drake says,
Yo, you
my
guys know how
kingdom
long
is
this is.
not of this place.
I've read the whole thing like 3 times.
It is R&B. Kanye sees no fault in Drake, but is left no choice but to listen to the crowd. I see no choice but to have you crucified. Jesus
No.
Christ, bro, what am I reading?
The way they crucified
Drake
Drake.
accepts his fate as it fulfills his prophecy.
Wait, yo,
Drake says, huh?
What happened to her?
is P Diddy in the story?
I don't know, bro. I hope not, bro. I hope not,
He's
bro.
mentioned in the second one, I'm pretty sure.
I hope not, bro.
Yeah,
Drake
he's mentioned in
says,
the second one.
I understand. May Pac forgive.
Yeah, P. Diddy and R. Kelly are both mentioned.
Drake is
See.
taken out where he is to carry a large cross to the eventual place of his crucifixion. Drake falls once while carrying the cross but continues. Drake says, ouch. What am I
Oh,
reading, bro?
this
Is
part's
like,
good. This part's good. He sees his
okay,
disciples.
wait. On the way, Drake sees Lil Wayne crying with his disciple party next door. Drake, Father, take care of thy disciple. Disciple, take care of my father. Party next door says, I will. Party next door hugs and eases Lil Wayne. I never thought that's a sentence I would ever have to read, bro. Drake
Why?
continues until J. Cole of Forest Hill comes to help him. My brain is hurting. J.
Jake.
Cole says, let me help you. Drake says, thank you.
Oh, this part's good. Read.
J. Cole says, I'm a born sinner, but I will help you. Drake says, your sins will be forgiven, my child. As the as the two carry the cross until Drake passes sexy
No,
red, who wipes Drake's face of the sweat and blood. Wait, I need to bookmark this. Wait, I'm bookmarking this. Wait.
yeah, bro, I have to say
Jeez,
this is funny as fuck.
Whoa, yo,
it
Eli,
took
what
him
else do you have in your
15
bookmarks?
minutes?
That apparently, but I say that's cap. It
Yo,
must have took
Eli,
him like
Huh?
what else do you have in your bookmarks?
I don't have
yeah, like
anything. I don't have anything lewd in my bookmarks.
we're almost done. We're almost done. Oh fuck.
Okay, I have to read the other one too. Drake's face prints on the Louis Vuitton napkin as she wipes it. Sexy Red says, no way. Drake falls for a second time. Uh, Drake says, don't give up on me now. As they continue, Drake meets the IG models of hip hop as they cry watching him suffer. Drake says, don't cry for me, cry for yourselves and your children. My head hurts, bro. Like I'm
We're
being so
almost
dead ass,
done.
my head genuinely hurts.
Yo,
Come
how are
on.
you beating this guy and reading this first at the same time, bro?
Drake
Yo, that
falls a
guy has to
third.
suck, bro.
Yeah, this guy sucks. Drake falls a third before eventually reaching the point. Drake says, "Almost there. Hold on." Oh, yo, bro. I'm not
Just
reading
go
that. I'm
on,
not.
go out.
Yo,
I'm not
Zane,
fucking
I'm on
reading that,
Roblox,
bro.
bro.
Upon his arrival, Drake is
I'm actually
stripped
bored, bro.
of his off-white garments before he is nailed to the
Why
cross.
garments?
Kodak.
Drake says, "Oh my goodness." After being nailed to the cross, he's lifted where he. Yo!
good, bro. This is
After being nailed to the cross, he's lifted where he's crucified between the baby and R. Kelly.
between the baby and I Kenny. That's bad, bro. Damn.
Soldier Kendrick Lamar. Soldier Kendrick Lamar. Hail Drake, the king of hip hop. Haha. Drake says, "Forgive them, Pac. They know what they do." As Drake hangs from the cross, he says his final words. Never. I'm not reading that, bro. I'm not reading
Say
that,
it,
bro.
bro. What do you mean?
This is God's plan. This is God's plan. After dying, Drake is taken off the cross and carried to a tomb.
And then Easter is when the second part is dropped, which is today. And Easter. And then hip hop, Drake's Resurrection dropped.
Yo, okay.
I've been
Now
waiting, man.
I have to fucking read this next one.
I have notifications on for this guy just so I can wait until he drops
Okay.
this.
Hip hop, Drake's Resurrection, Part 2. Shortly after Drake's crucifixion, Metro Boomin is stood with regret and sorrow. Metro, what have I done? I've betrayed innocent blood. Metro rushes to the temple to meet the chief producers and writers. Metro, take your bands back. I have sinned. Chief producer Tay Keith. What's
Okay.
that to us? Keep it. Metro throws the bands at the temple in anger and runs while wiping tears from his face. Metro reaches a point where he is alone. Metro says, "There is no forgiveness for me. I am condemned by my own actions." Bro,
This is
like,
all new for me, by the way. I haven't read the rest. So.
Metro pulls out his iPhone 15 Pro Max and opens Twitter and tweets, "R. Kelly and Diddy did nothing wrong." Yo, 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 yo. Metro stands as he awaits his cancellation. Metro stands as he waits his cancellation and leaves hip hop behind.
Oh yeah, I read this book.
Days after Drake's crucifixion, Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj carry a bag of za next to Drake's tomb, which is covered by a large stone. Ice Spice says, "How will we move the stone?" Nicki says, "Let us trust in Drake." As they approach the tomb, the ground shakes and light flashes from the sky as an angel descends.
It's him.
Angel XXX Tentacles. I know you seek Drake. He is not here. He has risen to the top of the billboard. Come see the place where he lay. Bro, this is retardation.
This is fucking amazing.
Ice Spice and Nicki enter the tomb and drop to their knees as they see it empty. Ice Spice says he is risen. Nicki says, "Let's go tell the disciples of this news." The two leave and head to the studio, and the disciples are gathered at mourning Drake's death. They're listening to Take Care and reminiscing on the good times.
Good old days.
21 Savage. What should we do now? Drake is gone. Travis Scott. I'm not reading that, bro. I'm not fucking reading that, bro.
You have to read it whole.
Okay, bro.
Come on, bro.
I ain't locking on this Madden game. Wait 2 seconds. Okay. Travis Scott says, "It's not lit. I can always collab with you." Suddenly, Drake appears, still with his wounds. The disciples look. Wait. Drake says, "Peace be with you." The disciples look back in shock and disbelief. Party Next Door says, "It cannot be. Drake says, "Look at my arms and my wrists. The, the, there's still the paddock Virgil gave me. It is I, Drake, risen from cancellation." The disciples gather around Drake in joy. The group head over to a hill overlooking Toronto. Drake says, "Go forth and make disciples of all genres. Co-sign them in the name of Pac." Co-sign them in the name of Pac, Drake, and and the Holy Biggie and the Holy Biggie. 21 Savage says, "But Drizzy, how will we know what to do?" Drake says, "I will always be with you, even if a cancellation. Stream for all the dogs, and I will guide you."
No, Fat D.
Oh, I'm not saying that, bro. Drake ascends to heaven, leaving the disciples
I guess.
determined. Toy said, "I guess."
That was fucked up.
Wait.
Still a little bit more. We're almost at the end.
Please, bro. Okay.
This guy got a follow for
The
this, by the way.
disciples gather once more in their studio, streaming for all the dogs and awaiting the Holy Biggie. What the fuck am I reading? What the fuck am I reading? What the fuck am I reading, bro? 21 Savage, brothers and sisters, let us stream as Drake commanded. As they stream, a wind a wind falls into the room. 21 Savage says, "Did you fart, Travis?"
What the fuck?
Travis Scott says, "Nah." Tongues of fire appear over every disciple's head. Disciples in unison, holy bit. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that,
What do
bro.
you mean?
Ho-
Say it.
Intercession, pussy. Holy Biggie, come upon us.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Sorry, no Diddy. They begin to speak in any genre imaginable, filled with the power and presence of Pac, ready for their mission. Travis Scott, it's lit.
The end.
The end.
I'm gonna DM this guy, bro. He needs to make more
I
of this.
never want to read that again, and I feel like my life actually got worse because I read that.
Oh, my life got so much better, bro.
That
That
is
was
like
amazing.
that is literally the worst. That is the worst Twitter thread I've ever read in my life.
Yeah, I might not.
That
It
is
was
the
kind of
worst
trash,
Twitter
but
thread in my
not until he
life.
said P Diddy and R Kelly are innocent.
Oh my
That's when it
god.
got
I'm gonna
better.
DM this boy, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say, make
Alright, chat.
more tweets
Listen, you
like
wanna play some Roblox with me, man?
shit.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, that actually pissed me off, bro. That actually pissed me off. That pissed me the fuck off.
Why'd it piss you off, man? I thought you liked R Kelly.
Yeah, but
Whoa. You mean yeah?
bro. Nah, like the Diddy bar, the R. Kelly bar, the
That was
fucking
amazing.
the Biggie bar. Oh my goodness, bro. Interception. Never mind.
He also did Diddy vs Epstein in the hate battle.
Oh, I need. Yeah, wait. Is there a thread of that? I'll read that.
Yeah, no, it's not a thing. It's just like who got better connections, Diddy or Epstein? Who got better property? Who got better conspiracy? It just I need more stories, bro. These stories were so. I don't think he
I'll read the
does.
stories. I'll read stories. I'll read stories.
Is there any more stories? He said I could write Romeo and Juliet, but could Shakespeare write one of my tweets? I don't think so. He's got a point there. Tweet, are you actually on Navy's, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
That's it. There's no other games to play. Yo.
He's the best thing on my life.
Yo, Toyd, actually let this guy get back into the game, bro. I'm only wait, I need wait. I'm gonna clip the entire story. I'm gonna clip the last like 5 minutes, bro.